Good morning, friends, and welcome to TV8's Good Morning Vail for Monday, October 18th, 2021. Starting to accumulate some snow high up there at Leadville. That's a shot from Colorado Mountain College. And as the snow accumulates up in Leadville around Colorado Mountain College, I am especially reminded to mention that they have great fat biking courses in the wintertime. Our engineer Terry loves me to bring that up. We're trying to hype up everything you can do around here in the mountains. For now, not a ton of snow. I'm one of your hosts today, Eric Sundblad, alongside world's #1 snow fan, Maddie Evans. What's good, Maddie?
Wow, that's a good title. I love being the world's #1 snow fan.
It's true. It's on the internet.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on, what is that? The Guinness Book of World Records. Yeah, totally.
Here we are.
You did it. I don't know how it was measurable, but somehow they squeaked it through, and there you are.
They did like a scan of my brain to see when
Yeah.
they said the word snow, how much of it lit up with excitement.
Yeah.
And it was a lot.
The power of big Guinness Book of World Records. We didn't know they were scanning our brains to see who was the biggest snow fan, but they were, and, well, it's Maddie.
And I win. Yes, I love winning.
Good stuff on Good Morning Vail today, ushering in another week as we inch our way closer to Vail and Beaver Creek opening. Vail, November 12th, of course, which puts it at how many days? 26?
26-ish?
We're getting there. I
didn't-
heard
I
A
didn't look-
Basin opened on Sunday.
Yeah, I didn't look this morning because I was like, all right, I'm getting too excited. I'm preemptively getting way too excited.
Once you get like within the under 20 days of a countdown, it's like watching water boil. It's just going to make the days go slower and slower the more you count them. So it's kind of like go to sleep for 5 days and then check it out.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
It's like counting down to Christmas, like December 1st comes when you're a little kid and you're like, ah!
Yeah.
And then you just don't sleep or function or do anything according to how you need to because you're so excited. And so I'm like trying to pace myself in my excitement level right now.
You got me. We should make one of those little chocolate hidden behind door things.
The advent
for
calendars.
the ski season. Yeah, we should have a ski season calendar where you just get a little treat every day.
I'm going to go
while
buy
you
us
wait
some.
for it. Okay.
I'm going to go buy us some today. They're at City Market right now.
Gosh, already.
Already.
They're clearancing Halloween candy before Halloween. Thanksgiving's not even a thought. We're just speeding right on into Christmas. Oh, corporate, I love you.
I love Christmas though, so I know I'm ready for winter as I've started wearing my long underwear around my house instead of pajamas. Mm-hmm. I just have been putting on the wool long underwear and I'm like, God, I'm so cozy, I'm so warm.
It is the best.
It's the best.
It's awesome. I love it when you have to warm yourself up when it's cold out. Because when you're hot, you can't really cool yourself off. But when you're cold, you can warm yourself up.
You just bundle right up, you know?
It's very cozy.
Once I like make it under the blanket with my hot chocolate or my cup of tea or whatever, I don't move. I'm like, all right, now I'm stationary.
Yeah.
I'm here forever.
Makes it a struggle on these early mornings. But, you know, coming in here, it's a good time. We love giving you guys the info on what's going on for the day and the week and fun happenings around Vail. We're in mellow season right now, though. That's good stuff. I love shoulder season.
There's still so much happening. Underground Sound is still going on. So there's a concert this Thursday. There's going to be an MMA kind of event taking place at the Dobson Ice Arena all weekend, which they're actually going to come in and give us some more information on that.
Mixed martial arts.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Intense.
Yeah, watch yourself. Don't make them angry.
Don't make them angry.
make 'em
Don't
angry.
make them angry. I know, and they're going to be here. That we've got, I think one of them is going to be the CEO of the entire event coming in, kind of giving us some information on how it started and where it goes. They go all over the country and they even leave the country. I think they said that they went down to Brazil, which was, I mean, that's very cool. And then we're going to have one of the fighters come in. And these are fighters that are so well trained that they're almost to that professional level. They're just using this round of events to get them to that next spot.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
That'll be exciting to have an MMA fighter in here. It's certainly interesting stuff there in the old MMA world.
It's
I guess
spooky.
it's better than boxing. I don't know. Yeah, they're athletes one way or the other, though, so it'll be great to get them on the show.
They're intense athletes.
Yeah,
That would
yeah.
be, I'm scared of those athletes.
Oh, you've got to get yourself hyped.
I'm scared of those athletes.
Oh, you've got to get yourself hyped to want to be hit in the face and then
Yeah.
hit somebody else in the face.
Yeah.
Both things, take it or leave it for me. I'm past all that. Oh, gosh. Today, though, we've got Vail Symposium. Claire Noble coming in. They're always bringing fabulous events, both digital and in person, into our valley. We've got Vail Valley Foundation to chat about underground sound, I would presume, or what else do they have going on?
Yeah, and this year, coming back to Beaver Creek, it's the Birds of Prey ski race. Now, this is one of my favorite events that happens in the wintertime, only because I love ski racing and I love to get to see all of these incredible athletes. Also, that course is so scary.
Pretty steep.
Pretty steep. There are sections of it where you just you can hear it's sheer ice. Their skis are so sharp, and these are beefy athletes. Their legs are the size of my entire body. They are so gnarly, and I love this event so much. So they're going to be talking about the entire VIP experience, which is amazing for Birds of Prey.
Yeah, there's that special drink tent that you get you into. I always hear rumors of this drink tent for VIPs at Birds of Prey, so probably want to get on top of that early, eh?
It's like a drink snack tent. It's very intense, but they've got basically the restaurants throughout Beaver Creek provide food, and so there's something for everyone throughout this tent. It's amazing.
Oh, yummy.
Yeah.
Good
I love
times.
good food.
Yeah.
And ski racing.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you up there with a little camera for the scoreboard. You can do all the Birds of Prey stuff. It'll be a blast.
Perfect. I'll just put a chest mount on and run around.
I'm down with that. First-hand perspective of what it's like to be a celebrity at the Birds of Prey race.
Oh, man, celebrity is a way overstatement.
That's not what we are up here? You at least? I don't know. Who knows? What is the definition of celebrity?
Who knows?
You're a celebrity for watching us.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Also, getting so excited for winter, now just staying on this winter train. Keystone did not open on Friday.
Yeah.
They've pushed back their estimated date, and hopefully it's this Friday.
Okay, that would be huge.
Then that means that you and I are taking a little trip over to Summit County together.
Potentially. There's we'll chat after about sports schedules and things that have changed very quickly around here. But
Okay.
There's a high potential.
I'll go to Summit County and I'll bring back Taco Bell for everyone.
Cool. That's a deal. That's a deal. Just get some video on your phone and we'll call it a day.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good.
Oh boy. But big exciting weekend for Battle Mountain Huskies fans. Huskies football beat Eagle Valley, came right down to the wire, 2-point conversion to win the game with about a minute left. Elijah Morales, one of the heroes. That's going to premiere on the scoreboard tonight. I was at the game. I got 4 interviews after that game. The kids were so stoked they just had to rush the camera to get on. One of the players, the quarterback, actually just grabbed the microphone from me and just started doing his thing.
Really?
It was great.
Oh, I'm so excited to see
great.
this interview.
Yeah, I was a little marshmallow in all of my snowboard gear and a down jacket underneath, and just
Just
it was
puffy
so
and happy to
cold.
be there.
Yeah, that was great. Great win for them. Hopefully propels them on to do huge things. Battle Mountain Soccer is on an absolute roll. They are looking great for the playoffs. This Thursday they'll be playing Vail Mountain School at Battle Mountain, a rematch of 2 Saturdays ago. In a really tight game, so local high school sports, absolutely on fire right now. It's been super fun.
Oh my gosh, you can just keep going.
I could if you want me to, yeah.
We'll save it for the scoreboard for tonight, because I'm really excited to see this Elijah Morales interview, especially if he took the microphone. Those are always confident leaders.
Yeah, he's got a future in media or football, depending on things. But yeah, he was a cool kid. That was fun. But yeah, how about we take a little break and come back with some weather? Does that sound fun?
I love weather.
I love weather. All right, you heard it here first. We're going to take a short little break and come back with a look at your local weather forecast.
Good morning, Vail.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Welcome to beautiful, sunny San Diego, known for its white sand beaches and amazing weather. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute.
This gorgeous two-story home is located in La Jolla's exclusive Loa Hermosa.
The spacious grand entry boasts a dramatic winding staircase to the upper level and opens to a gorgeous water view living room.
Enjoy panoramic ocean and sunset views while relaxing to the sound of rolling waves from nearly every room of this incredible Mediterranean estate.
I'm here with Mayumi, a massage therapist from To Go Spa. Tell us about the services you offer.
We go to your rental property and do the massage and nail services so you can enjoy your vacation time.
Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Luxury accommodations just steps from Wind & Sea Beach. This is Southern California lifestyle at its finest. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Contact us today, opulentvacations.com.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale, and in many of the houses we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Good morning, Vail.
We saw some beautiful sunshine yesterday, and we are expecting to see some more of that again today. First thing this morning, those temperatures are a little bit cooler, 29 degrees, but we will expect that to warm up quite a bit. 60 degrees is the high for today. Mostly sunny skies. It is going to be a great day to get out there and enjoy that sunshine while we still have it. Into this evening, those temperatures, though, are going to drop quite a bit. 25 degrees is the low, and a 60% chance of snow. I will be flushing so many ice cubes down the toilet tonight to make sure that we continue to see that snowfall. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, temperatures down in Denver, slightly warmer than up here, 75 degrees in Denver. It does look like they're seeing a little bit of cloud coverage, 60 in Vail, 62 in Avon, and then 64 in Eagle. So here in Eagle County, those temperatures just a little bit cooler. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we are expecting some more snowfall tomorrow, a 60% chance of those snow showers throughout the day. Wednesday and Thursday, beautiful sunshine, and then into the weekend, we'll see mostly sunny skies. Those temperatures starting to fluctuate quite a bit, kind of staying, though, into those 50s. So hopefully we get a bunch of snow before Vail's opening day. Those evening temperatures nice and cool so they can continue to blow snow on Vail Mountain. Now we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Eric Sundblad with Good Morning Vail here alongside Maddie Evans. As always, Maddie, we've been having a blast bringing everyone Good Morning Vail back into their lives, but something has been missing, Maddie. Something has been missing.
I'm so excited. The watch and wins. We're giving things away.
This was the favorite part of our show back in the day. We love to give away free prizes. In just a few short weeks, we are going to be back with more watch and wins.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale, and in many of the houses we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Good morning, Vail.
Well, we've got an exciting little package that we're about to toss to, and it involves doing something that both Maddie and I have done as well. So that's like getting some advice from us, but not directly from us, because maybe, you want to hear a different voice than ours when it comes to this experience. But it centers around taking your passion and turning it into a career. So if you are a ham for the camera, like Miss Evans and myself here, maybe that's just me, maybe it's not you, I don't know. Learning how to flip that into being on television. Or say you are somebody that loves skiing and you want to get into that industry. Well, that's another way of turning passion into a career. There's so many opportunities to take what you love and make a job out of it, and especially in this new world where the rise of Twitch and the rise of just being able to stream yourself playing video games, and some have made a career out of it, some just supplemental income. Maybe you really love interacting with people and you want to be a driver. Well, Uber makes that easy.
I mean, there's something literally for everyone right now. And we're in such a place of focusing on your mental health, which I love this aspect of everything that's taken place over the course of the last 18 months, is people are now realizing that life is too short to be stuck in a job where they're unhappy. So chasing your passion and making that your reality, I think, is so important. And what better way than obviously us preaching it, but to read a great book about it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure the book offers a ton of insights and extra tips that even we aren't aware of. Maybe we need to get down on this book too.
I mean, I think that we should watch this package, see what the book's all about, and then maybe take a trip to the bookworm and buy the book.
All right, there it is. Well, let's hear about this way to turn your passion into a career.
Now is the time to turn your passion into a reality. Today we're going to find out how, from best-selling author of I'm Judging You, the Do Better Manual, and professional troublemaker, a fear fighter manual has done just that. Lovey Ajayi Jones has turned her passion into reality. How are you doing today? Thanks for joining us.
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
We all know a lot of people put dreams and plans on hold in 2020. Tell me about that and what has improved in 2021.
Yes, 2020 was our year of pause. It was a year where we couldn't really get much done, but 2021 is the do-over year. When the Project Management Institute took a survey, most people actually said that. And I think it's because now is the time for us to take action. Now is the time for us to move forward with whatever ideas we had. It is time to get it done.
It is. You're absolutely right. So what is different about 2021?
2021 presents an opportunity to start moving. 2021 lets us now take action in a big way, which is why Project Management Institute's Make Reality platform is so important. When you have ideas, you might not know where to start. You might not know how you can get it into the world when it's sitting in your head right now. So we have a hub now that is a celebration and support for change makers all over the globe, where we can go and find out how to get started.
And what skills does it take to be successful and get started?
To get started on making your ideas come to life, there's 5 power skills that you can harness. There's communication, collaborative leadership, innovative mindset, for purpose, orientation, and empathy. for me, my number one is communication. To get started, I have to know what my purpose is, what my mission is, and I have to be able to articulate it to people, whether it is to my team or the people who follow me or the people who buy my books. That communication allows people to invest in my work by putting energy into it. Everybody's on the same page. And I think another one that's key for me is innovative mindset. I'm usually working on fresh ideas and making sure I'm energizing the people who are in contact with me.
And how can people make the leap and begin to work toward bringing their ideas to reality?
Yes. PMI has created Make Reality, this hub that I just talked about. And you can start making the leap by going on there and checking out the resources. There are stories from all over the globe of how people are project managing their way to game changing, right? There is a resource that's a 45-minute course that you can take that gets you started on how do you manage a project efficiently? How do you get the idea from in your head to execution? I think a platform like this is really important because when we have them all, the ideas staring up here, and we don't know how to come to life, a lot of ideas die. And I want to see us bring these, whether it's a business you want to start, whether it's a campaign you want to run, whether it's moving across the country, it all takes the same skills. It all takes the same get started energy.
And where can we get more information?
You can get more information on Make Reality at pmi.org/makereality. Check it out, check out the resources, and get your ideas out here.
And anything else we should know about Make Reality?
I wish I had this platform 10 years ago. We do not have to do the things that we work on alone. We don't have to even pay $1,000 for everything. This is a free platform that is available now for you to use. I think even if you don't consider yourself a project manager, if you're somebody in this world who's just trying to do something, be a person of impact, it's going to be helpful to you.
Thank you so much, Lovey, for joining us today. I really appreciate your time. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you. Thank you so much for joining us here on Park 3 Television.
Thank you for having me.
Good morning, Vail.
With its world-famous sandy beaches, stunning postcard views, and a laid-back beach town vibe, welcome to San Diego. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute.
Escape today to Whitefield Vistas in La Jolla. Originally built in 1928, this recently remodeled estate maintains its quaint classic feel while impressing with its rustic modern charm and bright decor.
I'm here with Sarah with Toddlers Travels. Tell us a little bit about what services you provide.
We're a full-service baby and beach equipment rental company for travelling families coming to San Diego, so you can travel hassle-free with young children.
Book now through our concierge services page on opulentvacations.com.
Renowned master architect Russell Forrester designed the living room and downstairs suite, as well as the expansive decks surrounded by tropical gardens with an ocean view. This home is perfect for your next luxury vacation. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute.
Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale, and in many of the houses we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea, in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Good morning, Vail.
There are always so many great events taking place around our town and our community, and the Vail Valley Foundation, we are so lucky to have them, and we've got Ross Leonhardt here this morning to give us some information about one of my most favorite events that takes place in all of the Valley, Birds of Prey, and the Underground Sound Series at the Villar Center. Like I said, just so many great things. Good morning, Ross.
Good morning. Did you have a good weekend?
I had a great weekend.
Yeah, it's been beautiful out, right?
I'm like so excited that we're going to see more snow.
So the snow, right, is getting me excited for Birds of Prey,
Yes.
World Cup ski racing, December 3rd through the 5th. You a big ski racing fan?
I am. I used to ski race. I used to be a competitive ski racer, but I was terrible at it because I'm like this big.
It's crazy, right? Yeah. So the world's fastest men will be here at Beaver Creek at the Birds of Prey course, doing Super G on Friday, downhill on Saturday, and another Super G on Sunday. So it's a weekend of speed event. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be really fast and fun to watch.
I know we were talking about that course earlier, just because I've watched this event since I was a competitive skier. And so just knowing the snow that you see on that section and certain sections of it, especially that big turn right before the end, whew, that snow can get so rough right there.
Yeah, and that's what a race course is, right? It's pretty hard, but it's a great spectating event too. So we encourage people to come out. It's free to watch. We do have a VIP offering to get a heated tent and food and drinks and a special viewing deck. So we encourage people to support World Cup ski racing in North America. It's one of the few stops that these guys stop at. They stop in Killington, Vermont, and they stop up in Lake Louise, Canada before they go to Europe. So Beaver Creek's in the heart of it here in the North America part of the leg. So.
Well, and the bus system, the shuttle system to get up there is so convenient and so easy that, I mean, there's no reason not to. And there's like mats for you to stand on so you're not standing directly on the cold snow, and there's bleachers, and it's just a great event.
It's the cowbells, it's just the supporting Team USA, supporting all the racers. It's just an environment to take in that we're just lucky to have here, right? So I'm looking forward to it. Even as a snowboarder, I'm very impressed by these skiers. They're hitting upwards of 70, 80 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Crazy. And then what's really cool too is after they leave, we get a chance to come down the course at Beaver Creek, right?
Yep.
So that's one of my favorite runs to do. Very steep, especially on a powder day when it's a lot of soft stuff on top of a World Cup race course is pretty unbelievable to come down. So.
Which another cool part of this is a lot of these athletes are gearing up for the Olympics.
That's right.
And so this helps them in that way. But then they'll be kind of around town floating from shops to shops doing autographs, which is another really cool part of getting out there and getting to kind of just indulge in all of the fun that comes with it.
Yeah, so this year will be a little bit different due to COVID. The racers are going to be in what we're calling like a red bubble, so they'll be kind of off on their own. But they are out and about in town, and they're very friendly. They're really easy to spot. Their legs are like tree trunks.
I know. I said that they were bigger than me earlier. That was my comparison.
So yeah, it's just cool to see anyone that's an expert at what they do. It's just amazing to see.
Yeah.
And these are the best men ski racers in the world. So we're looking forward to it. The course is coming together. We're praying, doing our snow dances. It's always more fun when you can ski right up to the course at Beaver Creek. You know, if there's enough snow coverage, you don't even have to take a bus. You just go up, take a couple runs in the morning, cruise on over to check out the races, and go about your day. So a lot of live music around it, Bluegrass and Bloodies on the Sunday, a lot of activations going on and giveaways, and it's going to be a party spot for sure. And then the VIP tent's going to be the real party spot. So.
For real. And so if people are interested in getting a VIP ticket, how do they do it?
BCWorldCup.com. BCWorldCup.com has all the information. And again, it's December 3rd through the 5th. So it's a Friday through a Sunday. They'll be here training kind of that week. And then again, it's a Super G Friday. Downhill's the big one on Saturday. That's kind of the most popular. And then they'll wrap up with another Super G. But it's a weekend of speed, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun.
Oh man, as soon as you said downhill, I got the goosebumps. I was like, oh.
I mean, you've seen it, right? They're coming down with one leg in the air, and
Yeah.
their control is unbelievable. Their strength. It's a long course. It's voted the #1 course by the racers, so they really love it. It's considered North America's downhill. It's one of the few downhill courses that these racers will come down in North America. And it's right here at Beaver Creek. So
I know, it's amazing.
It's crazy, right?
And then the entire village is going. There's activations throughout everything.
That's
There's
right.
always a GoPro tent with GoPro giveaways, which
That's
is absolutely incredible. And then some big name vendors come and just flaunt what they've got this year.
Yeah, so I mean, great partners with Vail Resorts. It's coming together up there. They're looking great. A lot of sponsorships, and really that's what the VIP tickets is it's a chance for locals to support ski racing and support this event. And you know, a lot of places the ski resort puts on the event, and here the Vail Valley Foundation puts it on. So we love to have support. Love to see people come on out and cheer on the racers. And it's just fun. It's a unique opportunity for us locals and people in town that weekend to see World Cup ski racing.
I mean, not only that, but then like the village comes to life. There's always a party at different restaurants, and there's just always something to be doing throughout the course of this weekend that makes it absolutely incredible.
That's right. And the races are usually kind of later in the morning, you know, 11 to noon hours there. Each day's different. So we encourage people to come up early in the morning, check it out, check out the scene, maybe get a couple turns in, and then hop on over for the races.
I was just going to say, if you're going to come, you got to go skiing. You got to enjoy. Then you got to pretend that you're one of the skiers themselves. And
You have to. And one of the cool things, too, about Beaver Creek this year is they're opening McCoy Park, which is a beginner area. So it's the full gamut up there from learn, and that's where I learned how to snowboard. But that's, you know, Beaver Creek's a great place to learn and also see the best of the best, which is impressive that mountain has that variety of terrain.
I can't wait. I'm so excited for ski season. We're supposed to see some snowfall tonight right now.
Are we? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I'm like just counting down, and I'm like, okay, how many more days till I can put my ski boots on? And so I've got to like wind it back a little bit.
Yeah.
And so speaking of winding it back, we're going to talk Underground Sound for a minute. Only because
Underground
there's
Sound.
more shows.
Yeah, we're about halfway through. It's a 7-show series up at the Villar Performing Arts Center at Beaver Creek. Beautiful venue. The ones coming up they're all great. I know you've been to a few. I've been to a few. They're up and coming musicians. The one I'm looking forward to is coming up on Halloween weekend, Golden Dawn Orchestra. That's going to be lights and dancing and great music, and that's going to be a party on Halloween weekend. So Underground Sound's going strong. About 3 or 4 shows left, and they're all great. They're all great. And
I'll be at that show.
we just had Taylor Scott Band out of Denver on Friday night up there.
Yep.
Jade Bird, right, was great. You went to Jade Bird.
Oh, of course I went to Jade Bird. I counted down the days till that concert. It was incredible.
Well, I've been telling people that Molly Tuttle show, the first show in the series, was one of my favorite shows of the season, of the summer so far. She was unreal.
She was unreal too. I have her vinyl now, and I'm like, this is amazing.
Scotty Miller and the Congregation are coming. They've performed at the White House all over the world, and they're going to be a party. It's Underground Sound's one of my favorite series.
Love for the locals.
Love for the locals. If you got that series pass, keep using it, or just come up for one show at a time and check out the May Gallery. That's kind of unique this year. Little VIP access into the May Gallery up there. Beautiful room. But yeah, we're looking forward to the rest of the season. Then the Villar's really got a lot coming up this winter.
Oh, I saw the lineup. I got your press release.
Yeah, close to 60 shows and counting, and it's going to be a busy winter up at the VPAC. And as long as it snows, we'll have the World Cup racing, we'll have music, and looking forward to another good winter up at Beaver Creek.
I mean, just looking forward to the winter overall, but definitely looking forward to this Cosmic Disco Halloween show, because any excuse to wear bell bottoms, you sign me up.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. We encourage Halloween costumes, come dance and enjoy it. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the video that came out from Molly Tuttle that you made, I would assume, it's just like me front row, front and center up there dancing, and I was like, yep.
Yeah,
There I am.
we have to thank Maddie for getting the dance party started that night, coming up to the pit and being the first one to dance. So we have to thank you for that.
Yeah, Tess, who works at the Vail Center, I borrowed her boyfriend for the night. We had dinner and then we went, and I was like, sorry, Harrison, you're coming right up front with me. We're going.
It's a great place to hang out.
It was incredible.
Great place to be.
It's incredible. And so right now, if people want to buy tickets for that, how do they find those?
ValarPAC.com online, and then again, BCWorldCup.com for the World Cup VIP packages.
Thank you so much, Ross, for coming in this morning and giving us all this great information. Also, you guys are doing the lights in Vail again. Sorry, I just...
That's all right. We are very busy. Yeah, Magical Lights Vail is coming back. It's a little bit shorter. It debuted last year. It'll be a little shorter time frame, but it's through the entire holiday season. 500,000 lights set up over in Lower Bench and Ford Park, near the Alpine Gardens, near the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater over there. It's beautiful. It's one of those you walk through it. It's about a half mile, and there's music. There's different music areas, so you'll get a good mix of holiday music, some classics, and it's really cool. I don't know if you went last year, but we're trying to make it a little bit bigger and better this year. And again, we'll be building on that from last year. We'll have places to hang out this year. It was a little cold last year, so we'll have fire pits, some igloos, some more VIP areas for people to hang out after if they want to reserve a spot. But Magical Lights Vail, yeah, we're working on that one, and that'll be coming soon.
See, the only reason I brought it up is because I saw the pictures, and then I was so sad I didn't get to go last year. I kept asking for it as a date night and got shut down, and so this year I'm like, I'm taking myself.
We'll do it. It's very cool. It gets you in the holiday spirit, and it's great for kids. There's concessions available.
Yeah, and it's just beautiful. I mean, there's nothing better than a white winter, a white Christmas, which we always have here, and then just magical Christmas lights everywhere.
It just complements everything happening here in the winter. It's just one more thing to do and take the kids to and get your new profile picture taken at, and yeah, it's beautiful. It's really a lot of work goes into it. It's pretty difficult to pull together, but that's in partnership with Fun Guys Events, who does this all over the country, so they know what they're doing. And 500,000 lights.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay. All right. For real.
Thank you, Ross. Yeah, we got a lot.
Thank you, Ross, for coming in and giving us all this great information this morning. Make sure that you check out the concert series taking place at the Vail Center, because there still are more underground sound series. And then make sure that you check out the opportunity to get a VIP pass to Birds of Prey up in Beaver Creek, because it's absolutely incredible. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
We're super excited about something that we're bringing you, Eric. TV8's got some new stuff happening.
It's amazing stuff, Maddie. Did you know that Eagle County has totally lacked any good high school sports coverage, essentially for the existence of the county? You've had great newspaper write-ups, but you haven't had any good film content, and that's where the scoreboard comes into play. I will be at as many games as I possibly can throughout Eagle County. I'm going to be giving you SportsCenter style highlights for these games and exclusive athlete interviews, and you get this lovely host coming on talking about sports as well. You really can't beat it. It's the scoreboard. It premieres every Monday night at 6 p.m. and then on YouTube at 6 p.m. the following day. And you can always check us out at thescoreboardnation.com. You know what, Maddie? If you can't catch the score, you can always catch the scoreboard.
Good morning, Vail.
Well, we're joined once again by Claire Noble from Vail Symposium. We bring Vail Symposium on every single week to talk about their amazing events, but I don't think we've ever gotten into what exactly Vail Symposium is. So I wanted to take a moment today to speak with you, Claire, about everything that Vail Symposium provides and kind of the vision behind it, and how long it's been around Vail, and what types of people you're bringing up here. So yeah, so first of all, welcome. Always great to see you.
Good morning, Eric, and thanks for the opportunity to kind of give a little bit of context about the Vail Symposium. We're celebrating 50 years in the Valley. We're one of the Valley's oldest nonprofits, and we actually started in the town of Vail. And back then, it was held once a year, and the focus was really visioning what Vail was to become. And so some of the things that we enjoy today came out of those early symposiums: the Ford Amphitheater, the bike trail system around Vail, and the in-town free bus. All of those came out of the Vail Symposium. But over time, the symposium changed and evolved, and now we host programs just about once a week, about 45 programs a year, on a wide variety of topics. So one week it might be geopolitics, the next week finance, and the week after that, arts and culture.
Yeah, I've always kind of associated Vail Symposium with higher level education, higher level thought than we typically get up here in the mountains. Granted, my window of viewing Vail was always from the ski bum perspective. That's what I moved up here as. So it's as I've grown up, I've noticed more about Vail Symposium, honing in on things that I'd read in the New York Times and not Vail Daily,
Thanks. We really try to bring in experts on topics. Now, they're not necessarily household names unless it's a subject that you are really familiar with and really into. So, in fact, many of our geopolitical speakers come out of think tanks in Washington, D.C., and some of them come from government. Christopher Hill, Ambassador Christopher Hill, is one of our fan favorites. And in fact, he was just offered another ambassadorship to Serbia. So congratulations to him. And sometimes we are able to attract people that are household names. We just had Judy Woodruff and Al Hunt here. Yep. And I was telling you offline, we've got Scott Pelley now scheduled to come in March as part of our winter season. And we also draw on experts here in the Valley. This summer season, we'll have had 18 local speakers participating as either moderators or panelists in our programs, because we do have a lot of resident knowledge here in the Valley. So, for instance, we just had a program on emergency preparation, and who better to hear from than local law enforcement, Sheriff Van Beek, local fire, Chief Carl Bauer, Birch Barron, the emergency director at Eagle County, and Steve Vardaman, the operations director for Eagle Paramedic Services. So we have experts in certain areas here, and then we also have people who make great moderators for our programs.
Yeah, which you have to have some level of understanding of the topic to be a moderator. So yeah, that does just speak to the high intelligence of our Valley. Well, I think we have the most unused PhDs up here, is what I like to call it.
That's certainly, we have, I think the last time I saw a statistic on the number of college-educated people in Eagle County, it was like 55%. It's really, you've got a lot of smart ski bums kicking around this town.
Yeah, the people that graduate high school and go to be a ski bum, they go to Summit County. The college graduates all come to Eagle.
Those are fighting words.
Yeah, well, hometown love here. So Vail Symposium, you've had a great summer, but it's been a bit extended this year.
I know.
You're still in the summer season.
It's not quite over yet. We have a program coming up next week, and this is something we tried that's new this year, although the program itself isn't new. The Foreign Policy Association puts out every year what they call the Great Decisions Program. And this is a discussion program. So we're not bringing in a speaker, but what we do is we watch a video that they produce, about a 30-minute documentary on a different variety, but these are generally geopolitical discussions. And then we break out into small groups, and we have a discussion leader, and we discuss questions around this topic. So next week, we're looking at great power competition in the Arctic. So when most people hear about the Arctic, they hear things like it's warming 3 times faster than the rest of the planet. They hear things like some scientists are now thinking that polar bears might be extinct by the end of this century because of the loss of ice. In fact, the thinking is that by the middle of this century, we may have no sea ice in the Arctic or large swaths of open sea that all of that ice will have melted over the summer months.
Yeah.
So this absolutely destroys habitat for animals like polar bears. But the knock-on effect of this is it will have geopolitical implications.
Absolutely.
So many countries are very interested in the Arctic for a few reasons: energy extraction and shipping lanes. So right now, the EU wants to ban any more additional energy extraction from the Arctic. But Russia has a huge amount of coastline and actually now exports a tremendous amount of natural gas and oil that they get from the Arctic. So of course, they're not interested in any kind of moratorium on energy extraction in the Arctic. And then there's the issue with sea lanes as well.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a number of big players with their own ideas about what to do in the Arctic: China, Russia, EU, and the United States.
Yeah. And as more of that land becomes available due to the shrinking of the ice, who knows what other resources exist up there that have been frozen in permafrost for millions of years.
Yeah, there's a lot of unknowns there, and so it makes it pretty dicey. I mean, also we started seeing where Russia has expanded their military exercises there. China has as well. This affects us. You know, fishermen have been shooed out of areas where they typically fish because Russia's holding a military exercise up there.
Yeah. Boy, what a wild thought that is. As fishermen had just come across Navy battleships shooting and nonsense
exactly.
up in the Arctic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a fun program for people who want maybe a little bit more, right? They want to be a part of a conversation. In our regular programs, we do have a generous amount of time we allow for audience to ask questions. But this is a little bit more fun, where you get to have a bit of a back and forth with other people, see what other people think on the subject.
Yeah, and mainly focused around the Arctic, or the domino effect that the Arctic melting would have on the remainder of the globe as well. It's not to mention a power grab for the land in the Arctic, but then a power grab for livable coastal land, and then how that affects the water supplies of various coastal areas across the entirety of the globe.
I haven't seen the materials yet, so
Okay.
I'm not really sure, but I think it's going to focus mostly on the geopolitics. And I'm not really sure beyond that what
Yeah.
we're going to be discussing.
It's a big domino in the large world of dominoes. just
Right.
the Arctic there, and it can impact every aspect of the globe just from that ice melting.
Right, and I mean, normally or typically we're discussing how it's going to affect the globe from a climate change standpoint, but it's going to have other implications as well, as climate change does. You know, human migration is another area where climate change is expected to have a really big impact over the next century.
Yeah, yep, absolutely. It's an intriguing world out there, and so important to be able to get a higher level view of it, even though we're up here in kind of our sheltered dome of Eagle County. So
I love it that we have a segment of our population that actually wants to engage on these topics.
yeah, absolutely. Any other quick preview of what else is going on
Sure.
leading into the winter season?
We have we have 3 more programs in our summer season. The Great Decisions one. On November 10th, we have a program we're going to do in collaboration with the Vail Valley Partnership, and that's State of the Valley. So we'll have representatives from the large organizations in the Valley. Will Cook from Vail Health will be joining us. Beth Howard from Vail Resorts will be joining us. Phil Qualman from the Eagle County School District, and Jeff Schroll, who is the Eagle County Manager, and Chris Romer, the head of VVP, will be moderating that program. And this is always a really popular program, just discussing what happened over the summer season, what we see going into the winter season. And then the last program, we're welcoming Bruce Jones. He's a senior fellow with the Brookings Institution, just came out with a new book on really how the seas, relating back to this program on the Arctic, how control of the oceans and seas affects geopolitics and geopolitical competition between great powers.
Yeah. Always fascinating things at Vail Symposium, and I love that you're kind of bringing it back to its roots by having the leaders from amongst Eagle County discussing the future of Eagle County. So great stuff, Claire. As always, thank you so much for joining me this morning. Make sure to attend these Vail Symposium events if you want to further your knowledge of global events and local events at home. Vail Symposium in events about every single week, some of them available online, some in person, so plenty of opportunities to join these even if you're not going in person. And we've got plenty more Good Morning Vail coming up next.
Good morning, Vail.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Located in sunny San Diego, just steps from one of the most prestigious beaches in California. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute.
Located just a half a block to La Jolla Shores Beach, this property has amazing outdoor space, which includes a large deck off the living room and decks off each bedroom. The jacuzzi on the back patio is perfect for relaxing in after a long day at the beach.
I'm here with Andres, the owner of Dinner with a Chef. Tell us a bit about the services that you offer.
We offer personal chef experiences for any occasion where you're able to enjoy your guest while leaving the rest to us.
For more information, visit opulentvacations.com. The open, contemporary design, complete with marble flooring and modern appliances, make this the ultimate luxury beach accommodation.
Opulent Vacations' signature concierge service is included with every reservation.
I'm heading down to the beach to soak up some sun. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute.
Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale, and in many of the houses we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Good morning, Vail.
As we approach the opening of Vail ski season, I want to take some time, anytime I'm on the show, to do a longer term weather outlook. Now, the further I move through these forecasts, the less accurate they get. So keep that in mind. Don't be scared about the winter as we're looking at these maps, but they are something to continually track throughout the course of the season to try to get a prediction of how things are going to look way off into the 60 and 90-day future. So let's start with the 1 to 2 week future. Now, this is the temperature map, and this is all about probability, not guarantee. That's a big thing with weather until you get to the day of, the day before, you're working on realms of probability, not realms of for sure. So right now for the next 2 weeks, we're looking at a high probability of temperatures being above normal. So that in conjunction with precipitation can give us a good reading on if we're expecting snow, if we're expecting rain, if we're expecting nothing, but then we run into this normal. So normal for October historically are light snow showers, typically some rain throughout the course of a day, but lighter snow showers in the evening time, and then your snow increases as you get later into October. So by normal, with above average temperatures, if we do get snow, it's likely to be fairly wet snow that melts off quickly, which is what we saw with this last storm from last week and potentially into today. Now looking at a larger 30-day forecast, so this is effective for the month of November, we are looking again at slightly above average temperatures, but since that color gradient is a little more in the yellow, this is about a 0 to 5% chance of slightly above average temperatures. So essentially that's saying normal. So temperatures in the mid to lower 40s, sometimes verging on the 30s during the day, and then overnight, frost and freeze starting to occur with more regularity. As far as precipitation goes, we are right on this line of slightly above average to equal. And when we get into November, that could mean 15 to 25 inches of snow throughout the course of November. That's fairly average for us. When we get into the 50s, into the 100 inches of snow, that is a well above average season. So should be fairly normal for November based on this longer term outlook. I'm happy to see that. We always love a little bit of snow throughout the course of November, but it's a good adjustment month for us. Remember, Vail doesn't open until mid-November, so if we're getting equal chances or regular average chances of snow, that should equal a good opening day for Vail with about a 10 to 15 inch base that will slowly build up and be assisted by their wonderful snowmaking operations on Vail Mountain. Now, as we look at the 90-day, this map is valid November, December, January. So this is the least accurate of the maps. This is very much built off of whether things are in a La Nina with warmer or cooler air on the surface of the Pacific, or an El Nino, warmer air on the surface of the Pacific. Right now we are in a La Nina season, so we are looking at slightly warmer than average temperatures. And for precipitation, things are looking at, well, right about below average for those 3 months. So what this is telling me, expect about 150-ish inches of snow throughout November, December, and January. Not one of those 300-inch December years, but should be a good winter nonetheless, and a little bit warmer than normal, which is good news if you are prone to getting cold fingers out on the mountain. So it's looking like a decent winter at the moment. Want to see things uptick a bit, but for now, let's take a short little break and come back with the end of Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Whew, great show here.
Every time. Every time. The
Every
show
time.
ends with someone going, whew,
Yeah.
we're already done.
Yeah, it flies by. Vail Symposium. Hey, thanks to Claire Noble for joining us. I had no idea that started as the locals focused, come up with ideas to better the community 50 years ago. That's cool
I know.
stuff.
Incredible. Our community does such cool things. The Vail Valley Foundation putting on such amazing events and so many great activities. I am going to the light show this year.
The light show.
I have to go. I love Christmas lights. I love Christmas. And so I've missed it every year. I'm going this year. And by every year, I mean just last year.
All right, you heard it here first, folks. Maddie will be at the Christmas light celebration this year. Just a month and a half, 2 months to go until that comes up. Well, we've had some fun here this morning. Get out there and enjoy a lovely day. Bring your layering because it could start snowing later this afternoon. Tune in to Good Morning Vail tomorrow, 7 a.m. Have a great day.
Happy Monday, everyone.
Coming up right now, California becomes the first state requiring high schools to change their curriculum. We're going to tell you the new lessons for the class of 2030.